Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Adventure 14 here. So today we are in Minecrafty again. We do this a lot. Um, basically we do this all the time. Since it's partially a Minecraft channel. So today we're back in the Land of Oo map here. We've been working on for years, and we're gonna take a look at everything new, all the expansions, and everything I've been working on. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, you might want to stick around for that. I don't know. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Do what you will. Okay, so one of the first things we did is like some areas where there's supposed to be more like a lantern type thing, we put a lantern instead of torches. And this was mostly me. I'm actually been the only one working on this map for a while. So up in Finn and Jake's bedroom, obviously I hung lanterns from the ceiling, so they work a lot better than the glowstone I had hanging in here before. And just made sure this area was kind of just looking better. We want to just constantly make things look better. The branches, I made sure that things were kind of shaped properly so they looked like the branches from the shell. And basically just kind of went over that. Down here, I hooked up all this stuff around the back. You know how there's like all that kind of like junky housing over to the left side? This is what that is what that is. I did it. Good job, me. I put plants and everything. It's all overgrown on this side. Some mushrooms up here like they have it. Back in here, there is some extra stuff. And there actually is a way to find your way into here, so if you happen to find it, good on you. I put a garden here. We got a campfire and everything updated. We have the wiring that goes into the house that goes all the way out here to this weird generator machine thing that they have. Built this myself, got it all done. I think it looks pretty decent. So Treehouse, I'd say, is looking pretty decent. Not a whole lot of huge changes except for the generator, but I think it's looking a lot better. Not a whole lot going on over here. Got some housing thrown in. The castle walls and everything are completely completed. The room here is completed. I'm not sure if it was in the last update video or not, but I'm going to show it all off just to make sure we get everything. We're working on some of the hallways, stairs, upper rooms, all that. Going to soon be working on a kitchen area to supply food to all the chairs and stuff that will be out here, including we're going to have this seating arrangement design all around out here. And it will be the area where the kingdom would go to eat fancy foods or whatever they do. Okay, so the Fire Kingdom. Obviously, this was not here before. If you saw any of the other videos, this is like a new thing, and I've never built anything of the Fire Kingdom before, so this is totally new territory for me. But basically, I just made this huge, kind of oddly shaped thing and made sure it had lots of like vent things sticking out of it with lots of smoke, because that's how it is in the show. And I made this whole front piece with a bridge and everything, made sure that it looked fairly accurate. Inside here, I made the place where all the people sit when they come to meetings or whatever with the king. That's the king's throne. It's got the big pit of lava at the center, and then the lava going down each side. And it's got kind of this fancy design around it with the lantern for Flame Princess to sit in back when she did that all the time. Then we have the upstairs here, which will be more Flame Princess's room, and this is an area the lamp can be pulled up through, and then she could like get out and walk around in here. And this will be her room eventually, but that's still being worked on. So Fire Kingdom, not too bad. Also got that giant walking around over there, lava pouring out of him, and there'll be more of those types of things splattered around so that it looks a little more filled and not so empty void. And up here on top of this hill, past all these giant not grenades, what am I talking about? Bombs in the ground. The giant grenades! That's basically what bombs are, though, right? Like they're just really huge grenades. Or grenades are really small bombs. I don't know. So this area up here is designed after a ninth season episode, I believe. Ninth? Ninth? I think it was ninth season. Anyway, this was designed after ninth season episode, but we first see it in the second season of Adventure Time, and it is the Lich's lair. Basically, his lair is like an old subway system underground, so we got some destroyed buildings here, though there will be more. There are more on the way. There'll be lots of destroyed buildings and crazy things out through here for you to explore and see. Got some like destroyed cars, we got a destroyed tank over there, like random like just kind of objects and trees growing up through rubble. And this place is the exact design as seen in the episode. We have the road coming along here, bits and pieces, and then we have this missile that didn't go off, obviously. And then we have an area where the stone is intact up here, and we have the subway system. Subway line 10, and then subway line 1, and then a little down arrow. And if you go down here, you will see the actual room that Finn and Jake run into in that episode in the second season. If you are interested in the episode title, here is the card. It is Mortal Folly. It's a good episode. All right, it's one of my favorite episodes. Mortal Folly is pretty fantastic. All right, so you should definitely go watch it. Great episode. So basically, you got chains hanging from the ceiling, and since you've seen it the last time, I think it was in the other video, I have textured the walls and ceilings so that it has some grit to it, like it looks like it's been wrecked up a little bit. Kind of wrecked up the trains a little bit more, added some like collapsing spots and webs and all that. I think we've added those before the other video, or after the other video. So then there's this little in-between area here. That side obviously is not done. This side is done. And you can fall right through to the actual well, which Jacob somehow got to bubble. I couldn't tell you how he did it, but it was very impressive. I watched him do it. So basically this is made with green carpet at the bottom with glowstone, and then lots and lots of layers of glass to give it this strange glowing effect. Let me find a bucket of milk and turn off my, there it is, my night vision real quick. As you can see, that looks much more interesting and very eerie. It's not so bright. It's kind of like a dimmer green, which just gives it a strange effect. So back through here, we have some random abandoned trains and stuff like we have upstairs. And the way that I did the shadow effect with the tunnels was, again, with black concrete at the back and then lots of layers of gray and black glass. So you can make that yourself. Looks a little bit different in the dark. Looks just like the tunnel kind of like fades out back there. This area is a little bit more noticeable that there's something going on there, and there probably will have to eventually be a change there. I believe there's not enough layers, and that's why it's so noticeable. And then you have your exit point, which is, as you explore for a while, I'm sure you'll figure this out. To get into this, it's not quite done yet, get pushed down by this trap door and crawl out through this pipe, and you'll hit this area with bubbles, and zoom, boys. Go all the way back up to the top and shoot out in the woods and hopefully not die. I think I died in the last video. Oh, no, 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 it doesn't quite kill you. That's a bummer. Now I gotta go up the normal way. Yeah, well, I might have to have Jeb6 take care of that as well. But then I guess let's go up the normal way. I'll just show that like doing this won't kill you, I suppose, from here. Pop down in here, go around the corner, and shoot. Oh, gee. So yeah, this area should be done hopefully by the next update video, but you know what? We'll see. Looks pretty destroyed though. And another area that looks pretty destroyed is this brand new building for you to explore. You may wonder what's so special about this building, but if you explore around a little bit, and I'm sure you will, there's a little surprise here in the form of a underground area. walk through this door, and you find yourself in this nice little bunker, and it looks a little more interesting when there's no light. But if you do not like it with no light, you can always flip the switch and get a little bit of light in here. Got like a flickering light back here in the storage room, just a little redstone clock. And you can just explore around, look for anything that might interest you. You might be interested in taking this armor for your adventures. Why is my frame rate so bad down here? This is strange. Sorry for the bad frame rate, guys. I don't know what the deal is. But up here you find yourself a bed, some walkways, just interesting stuff. And we'll be adding more things like this around OO, including some puzzle dungeons. We'll have some dungeons like puzzles and traps and all sorts of interesting stuff, if that's the sort of thing that interests you. And this map will be available for download fairly soon after we get a little bit more of it done. And by we, I mean me, because I'm, well, I guess, one of the last ones. I don't know. So another very cool thing for you to explore in the area of the treehouse is actually this puddle. And I know what you're thinking, it looks pretty well normal. It's just a puddle, right? It's just kind of like deepish. There's like kind of a deep spot in the center, shallow around the outside. But there's a little more to this puddle than first meets the eye. I don't know if you guys remember a episode called Beyond the Grotto, but basically there in this puddle is this underground area. So if you go here, we just made it so you can kind of get sucked down. Sadly, it's not as fast as they get sucked down in the hole in the actual episode, but I basically just left it running water all down through here so you could fall quite a bit faster. It would suck you down. But in this area is this beautiful lit up underground place, and I think it looks pretty nice since most of the lighting is actually in water. It gives it kind of a pretty effect, I think. If you have any ideas for the maps or anything you want me to specifically get working on, like if you want to see something particularly built like the Slime Kingdom or something, you can leave a comment telling me that that's what you want to see, or you can send me an email through my email. I will be pretty soon setting up a brand new email specifically just for you guys to email me, so it can't really get lost in the mix. So if you email me, I will definitely see it. The email should be in the description. I'm not sure what it is right now, but I'll hopefully have it set up before this video goes out. If not, hopefully the next video. But I will be receiving emails from you guys if you have anything specific to tell me through there. And you can also join the Adventure 14 Discord, which you can get to by going to the channel and clicking on the little Discord link on the banner, and it will take you to Discord and onto my server. And then you can talk to me there, hang out with a bunch of other people from the channel and some of my friends, and hopefully enjoy yourself. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I will catch the next one. Thanks, guys. Goodbye. I talked really fast through this whole video. I don't know what the deal is.